Well, that was disappointing. I thought we had that game where we wanted it. We had some costly penalties at the end of the game that really just, jabbed us pretty good. Give FIU credit. They didn't quit, and they kept playing, and they've got some good players. 87's he's good at tight ends we'll play against. But, we were going to force them into fourth down. We get the penalty, and then we get the penalty on the special teams play. They hit out of bounds. Those are two penalties. We had 5 at the half, I think, and we end the game with 8. Those 3 penalties at the end, all of them 15-yarders, really jabbed us pretty good. But like the guys played extremely hard. I thought we had a good opportunity to win that game, and the guys came out and they had a good week of practice on a short week, prepared extremely hard, and I thought they played extremely hard. We just got to continue to grow as a team and a program to finish those games. And we kind of had that penalty thing under control after the first week and been trending in the right direction, and had a couple young guys make a couple mistakes out there. Well, you just got to secure the ball when you're running it. Everybody's fighting for yards, and there's nobody trying to fumble. Just got to keep working on ball security. Our guys go over that every day, and we got to continue that on Tuesday, Wednesday, keep grinding on ball security. But Khalif's a good runner, and so he's going to make people miss, and he's going to keep fighting for extra yardage. And Hassan is the same way. So you just got to work on your ball security and understand how valuable the ball is. So we got to continue in that trend. We got a couple turnovers, which was nice. I think it ended up even on the turnover margin. So it really came down to some plays there at the end of the game.
I'm getting very comfortable with the offense. Just having Khalif and those guys in the backfield with me, they really take a load off. But my play today, I got to do better, not turn over the ball so much, and we just got to keep playing. Through adversity, we got to keep playing. And I thought that the offense, I thought that we did a heck of a job, but the defense, they really did a great job today, and we just got to eliminate some small things in there.
We did great as a team, and we pushed all the way to the end. Just a few mistakes that we had. Just need to cut down on those. It'd be a whole different change of the game.
No, we're just really our guys have really been zeroed in the last couple of weeks. I didn't realize we held them. I just looked at it. 21 rushes for 39 yards. Usually you'll win the game. When you rush for 232 and hold somebody to 30, usually you win the game. You should win the game, and that's a tribute to the guys up front. I thought our guys up front were playing extremely well because I thought FIU's O-line coming into the game was pretty good. They were a big, cohesive unit. They played good the last 2 weeks. They rushed for over 200 2 weeks in a row, and so I was a little nervous coming into the game, and I just never felt like I felt good during the game that we were controlling the line of scrimmage. But our guys have really, kind of zeroed in defense because we were giving up way too many points, and felt like we should have gave up 13 tonight. Thought we, was going to, finish that one off, but we didn't, obviously. So, yeah, he's been playing at a high level. These practices like that, he just playing so hard right now, and he's so focused. As is Brandon Banks. I think both of them. I think Banks is playing as good as he's ever played since he's been here. Those two guys are, making a huge difference for us. Yeah, no question. Last 2 drives, and they were aided by a couple of penalties, but they made us miss a couple of times. I thought coming into the game, when you watch their film, their wideouts were really, really good route runners. I thought we got the quarterback moving around, so we were doing okay, and we had tackled pretty good up until the last couple of drives. So you just got to finish. You got to finish right there, and we asked Nick Cook there at the end to cover Smith, and guy made a good play on him.
It's all the O-line and Hassan just helping me out a whole lot, just giving me better options and better openings. And he just helped out a whole lot with the O-line.
Dropping back, basically he's looking what their defense, how they rotating, and basically whatever they do, you just find the open spots. And towards the end, got to play better. I got to I made some mistakes. Got to throw the ball out of bounds, but overall, I thought our passing game was pretty good today.
Yeah, no question, because they're like little things add up on you. You know, we get extra point blocked. You know, guy comes off the edge. We didn't. You know, probably. I thought our execution was pretty good on the extra point, but we must we must not have enough extension on our wing to make that guy run around. He shouldn't be able to get around the wing and block it. It was a good play on his part, but that single point came down to was huge. You know, we'd gone to overtime. There at the end, you've been up 14 instead of 13. So it was big. All those little things add up. You know, those penalties and plays like that. So that's all a part of the learning process and us maturing as a program and continue to grow. But you know, the one thing that's been constant here is how our guys fight and prepare, and they've gotten better. You know, as this season's progressed, we just got to finish it with the W. I do. Based on the last two games, you know, now we got a tough schedule remaining. I mean, you know, you go to Huntington, it's not an easy place to play. It's a good football team, and you know, got to go to Southern Miss, and it's not going to get any easier. That's for sure. But you know, I like the way our guys are grinding right now, and we gotta continue to show them the little things mean so much, and you know, our margin for error is not very big. You know, we're in year 4, and so we're playing teams that, you know, been recruiting to Division I for a long time. So you don't have a ton of room for error, and you got to continue to grow and understand how those little things. We talk to our team all the time about focus and fundamentals, and being focused, you know, on each play, and the fundamentals are what win the game ultimately. So that's what we got to continue to do.
Very disappointing because it's the seniors' last homecoming, and this is one that we really should have won. We had them beat. We just got to really just got to tighten up, to be honest. That last drive, it shouldn't have been a drive. Personal foul, extended it, and then they scored, and it's kind of like you just think about what more you could have done. So it's very disappointing. I think it's a culmination of something that's just been building. I feel like we're just tired of getting pushed around, tired of feeling like we're the team that's the easy win on the schedule for everybody else, and we just really want to just prove to everybody that we belong in this league and we can play in this league. And that's why it's so frustrating to lose like that, because, you know, they were 2-0 coming in here really hot, and we played really well. But we just got to finish. Like, that isn't like you don't get trophies for almost. Like, it feels good to do well, but at the same time, if your team doesn't win, what is it really worth? So it's like we want to be where we can play really well and win. And we're teetering. You know, you saw it come together at FAU, kind of fell apart at FIU, and it's like we're just, you know, you're so close, and these are the ones that hurt the most, because, you know, I've been through every homecoming that we've had here. You know, we've lost them all, and this was the one that I felt like was the special one. You know what I'm saying? Like the one that I could hang my hat on.
The one that would put you over the hump.
Yeah. And it was just kind of like, you just want to start that tradition. So like, all right, Brandon, Larry, Nick, all the senior guys, you know, they won their last homecoming. Okay, let's keep this tradition going. It's all about traditions. Like, you can't have a legacy and a dynasty until you build one. So we're in the process of trying to build one, trying to establish ourselves. And that's why this one sucks so bad, because we were this close to establishing something, getting that win streak, beating a 2-0 team, becoming 2-0, and then, you know, going into Marshall, and then, you know what I'm saying? But like I always say, our goals are still intact. We're not going to hang our heads. We're going to come back to work next week, hit it harder, you know, focus on what we can do better, because no matter what type of game I had, there's still things that I can do better. So the biggest thing is just finding out those things, executing and finishing. And I think that's the biggest thing right now, is just finishing. Our coach, AC, he demands, you know, that's expected, you know, from us. That's what he expects. He expects us to go out there and dominate every game, and that's what we're trying to establish. We're trying to establish, like I talked before, that legacy, that the D line sets the tone and everybody else follows, and that's what we're trying to establish right now. And the defense is humming. You said 39 total yards and rushing yards, I guess, but it's like I said before, we just got to finish, man. To be honest, it's just like I said, this sucks. It just sucks because you work really hard. You grind long hours. You don't leave the field house until late. And it's only for a chance. You know what I'm saying? Just for a chance to win. It was all out there. There was nothing that they did that kind of threw us for a loop. It was our self-inflicted wounds. Hats off to them for fighting and battling and all that. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of looking at ourselves in the mirror and really finding out, what could I have done better? How do I not make these mistakes? How do I clean this up? And I think, like I said, that's where we're at right now. Cleaning up the little things, because little by little you start seeing the little things pile up, and then you take an L when you shouldn't have. Yes. In order, I guess, to learn how to win, you have to learn how to lose. We've learned for a long time in that aspect. But at the same time, you can start to see flashes. You have Hassan at quarterback. You got a guy who, when he scores, he comes to the D-line's, bench. He hypes us all up. He says, "Let's go." And you can just feel that energy, feel that life. And it's almost like you want to go out there and give him the ball back. You know what I'm saying? It's no longer you just kind of sitting here just waiting. All right, it's putting up. It's kind of like my boy's out there. He's balling. He's grinding. He's giving it his all. And, I got to do the same for him. And I feel like that's where we are as a team now, where we have, there's something that we believe in. And that learning how to win is learning how to, to take these tough losses and then beat everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's how you learn how to win, because you learn to never have this feeling again.